Friday is the best day of the week because it's the weekend, or at least the weekend is about to start. And as we get ready for the weekend, we're going to play some more Satisfactory. TGIF, that's right. We had some fun with Factorio yesterday, although I did get frustrated at a couple points. But the end of the stream where we started building a ship was really cool. So I'm looking forward to more attempts at building spaceships on space platforms with Factorio next week. I just updated my schedule to have Factorio on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have a gig this next Tuesday, so I might actually swap to play Factorio Wednesday and Friday next week so I don't miss out on a Factorio day. So I'm the intergalactic shipwright, you know it. You heard my brain sizzling and screeching of the gears all the way through the internet to where you are, yeah. My brain was definitely getting tired yesterday, but I think if I prepare mentally for the next Factorio stream, I'll be in better shape and not get so frustrated. But today we are working on our Satisfactory turbo motors build, and I do have my production planner. Everything not in the bright green circles we have completed. So the only thing we have left are these 8 pieces and then this. So this should definitely be a nice, hopefully fairly quick finish today. So you love Factorio? It has the same influence on everybody of your brain getting fried? Okay, at least it's not just me. Alright, so we just finished getting the encased industrial beams going. So let's see where that is. Encased industrial beams. I guess it's encased industrial pipes right here. So I should be able to do that is only needed for the heavy encased frame, which also needs some steel pipes. So I think, well, you know what? I have a bunch of manufacturers I need to do, which are going to be huge. I think what I might do is I might do the steel rotors first, since they only take assemblers. So we need 8 assemblers making steel rotors, which uses steel pipes and fused wire. So let's do the steel rotors next. So I need 8 assemblers. I hope I was actually, excuse me, running out of rotors in the last stream because rotors, steel pipes. Is that these? Because I think that apparently whatever I was, wherever my rotors are being made, I was running out of. So, in all seriousness, it's great to see Rainy Man learning to go and makes the game his own thing, his own pace. You have a couple programmers in your list of Discord friends. They say programming is easier than Factorio logic. Oh, that's, I'm not sure if that's encouraging or scary, but okay. Alright, so I need steel pipes for this build. 8 assemblers. Can I fit 8 assemblers here? Yeah, I'm actually running out of rotors. I'm gonna have to build some more. Might be able to fit 8 more here. I'd like to be able to expand my stuff, but if I start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's make these across from each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself space. And yeah, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just have to manually make some more rotors. This is the wrong thing. The good thing is I'm about to make some rotors, and I can have the overflow go to another dimensional storage, because apparently wherever I'm making rotors back in my initial base, it's probably turning all those rotors into motors, so I don't have enough excess making me extras. The artist and Factorio is his muse. It's encouraging. You're getting used to it. I'm just saying it's not easy, so it's nothing unusual. Rack your brain over it for a solid while. You certainly did before this DLC. Well, I think part of the issue I'm having with getting frustrated in Factorio is that I really want to get into the DLC content. And to get in the DLC content, you basically need to have completed a normal Factorial run. Or if not completed it, made some solid progress. And it's been a year or two since I played Factorio. And so a lot of the concepts and mechanics of it, I'm rusty on. So rushing through, I feel like, is maybe not have the basic skills to go to the more difficult skills. So it's my own fault for rushing it a bit, but I want to make progress quickly, so it's kind of a catch-22. I don't have the skills I need to rush through, but I want to rush through anyway, so, just kind of my own fault for wanting to rush it, but I am slowly getting caught back up in my Factorio knowledge, thankfully with a lot of help from the chat. I'm growing on Stream Live, it will help out with your basic stuff, so if I get to concentrate on DLC content exclusively, I'll get my skills back. Yeah, hopefully so. Which direction is that? Turn it this way. I think another thing is that I have so much Satisfactory in my brain, and there are parallels, but there's so many different things as well that it's making it a little awkward. You know what? I'm gonna move this even more over because of the inputs here. There we go. Let's do that. Don't want to go all the way up to the edge, but I want to have as much space as possible here. Yeah, this should be good. Like the controls being slightly different between games, the mechanics of how to read the power grid, and there's just a lot of little things that are similar but slightly different. That's kind of throwing me off with Factorio. Factorio is hotkey galore. It needs muscle memory, not brain space. I am a calculated. I guess so. I guess I'm a calculator. I am a calculator. All right, so these are making steel rotors. These guys right here. I'm going to need to bring wire up here. Copy. Paste. 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 Yeah, but I think my plan will be once I get to a new planet, I'll invite people back onto the server and they can fill out whatever they want back on Nouveau, work on higher levels of research if they want to, filling out the builds, all the stuff that needed to be done that I kind of skipped to race to space. So, all right. So how many wires a minute do we need? 30 times 8. 240. So I actually should have the wire down here somewhere already built. So we'll get that brought up after we get power set up on these guys. And as frustrated as I was getting yesterday, the mechanics of the DLC are really cool. They're just so different that it's taken me a bit to feel comfortable and like I understand what I need to be doing. Let us know if we can do anything to let you have more fun and less confusion. You got it? Yeah, for sure. I might do what somebody suggested yesterday, and I think maybe it was FRD Dot or something, of maybe watching some YouTube videos. That might help. Just to get some mechanical tips from, content creators who have played a crap ton of the DLC in Factorio and learn some basic things that'll help. Like, seems like the logic circuit stuff is very important for the DLC. So, would I hire Meow and possibly Madman to slay aliens? Sure. Yeah. Wait until I get to other planets. It's an entirely new experience. Yeah, I bet it is. First time you actually played a multiplayer Factorio game, it's fun chaos. It's definitely chaos, that's for sure. All right, so we take the pipes. These are Oh, these are mergers. So I thought I was going to be able to build here. Okay, what I'm going to do is, yes, I can do this. I can take from this line here, bring this all the way down. Okay. So we'll bring the wires in from below, but these guys, you need 10 per minute. We're going to do this here. You are prepared to impale foreigners, huh? Mostly we just want to gift him a mega base so we can have pleasant spacefaring time. We all have done a good start on that. You know, definitely had a good start on creating a crazy mega base. I think that's part of the reason I was getting frustrated, because I feel intimidated by all the awesome stuff you all are building, and I'm like, am I even playing this game, or am I just being gifted by chat a mega base to work with? Which is cool, but I like, if I'm so used to playing single player that if I have a lot of stuff in my world that I haven't built and I don't know what's happening, I feel like, what's the word? I don't know if intimidated is the right word, but like, overwhelmed maybe by everything that's happening in the world, you know? So what I'm gonna do is this, splitter. There we go. In Satisfactory, everything that's here, I've built. So I know its purpose, I know what it's doing, I know what I need to upgrade if I don't have enough of something. In Factorio, I've had 8 different people building different things, so I don't know what everything's doing. I don't know what I need to upgrade if I need more of something. So it's like, I feel like I don't have a handle on everything that's going on, you know? You don't really need a mega base for the DLC, though? Okay. In Factorio, it's not about what needs to exist, it's about what we want to make, yeah. Alright, so that is the pipes going in. That's good. So now I just need the wires. And it was 240 wires a minute, and I have wires down below. What's the best way I'd want to do this? Probably I'd want to do splitters here. But I need an input that I'd split. Something like if I brought in the wire here, and then do a similar thing on the other side. I have the wires split down below. So, splitter. That. And then like that. Something like that. Is that what I did over here? Yes, I think so. Actually, I may have put it a little bit closer, didn't I? Yeah, actually, put this a little closer here. There, and there. Okay, so these are going to be wires coming in. Dub Meow, the head of security. Okay. Have you played Factorio? Are you familiar with? Oh, here's my wires right down here, straight below, almost like I planned it. Are you familiar with all the mechanics of Factorio? I don't know if you're a Factorio expert or not. As if I bring wires up here, I can do a split up here. So do the thing there. Probably what I want to do. Bring it this way. Put a splitter on that. And I can bring that to these two guys here. There. Meow will be the head of the Space Force, Space Security, or SS. Okay. Alright. Think of Meow as that one Marine guy in Avatar that is the anti-hero. The guy who, I swear, was James Cameron movies always has that guy. In The Abyss, which I watched, my brother was really into The Abyss for a while, and I'd never watched it. And there's the one guy who just wants to nuke everything for no reason, but he gets underwater space sickness, underwater abyss sickness or something. There's always that one guy in James Cameron movies who's the, I want to blow up stuff because military, cause America. It's like, okay, why are you the most simple bad guy ever? Nuke 'em cause aliens, and I'm American, and I'm racist, so nuke 'em. Like, okay, all right, guy. All right, James Cameron, simple villain. I hate abyssal things. Yes, the abyssal lanterns and everything else, I guess. We want to craft all the things because we're factorians, and that's a good word. Is factorian like? Is that the official name for people who play too much Factorio? Factorians? I like that word. That's cool. Does that make people play too much FTalians? FT-aliens. There's the word. FT-aliens. For madmen that love mega bases. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have an overflow to a dimensional storage because we don't currently have enough rotors. So let me make a quick dimensional storage, dimensional depot. It's right here. With a smart splitter. I'll have the overflow going to the left. Left output is overflow. So for now, this will give me extra rotors to work with so that I can make more assemblers and stuff that I don't have enough of. That will help supplement what I've been running out of. So the rotors will go there first, and then overflow goes into there. Very nice. People who play FTL are a different F word. Or just masochists, yeah. Mainly masochists. Okay, so that is rotors done. For motors, we need quick wire stators, which I have not made yet. So let's do... I'm kind of getting most of the things that require assemblers done, and then we do all the manufacturers on the top floors. So what do we need for quick wire stators? We need quick wire. And we need more steel pipes. Holy crap. We need steel pipes for days. Okay. I did rotors, so I need the quick wire stators. 10 assemblers of quick wire stators for even more pipes. So I'll have to do a splitter for pipes here. So 10 of these guys. Okay, where do I want to do this? I guess I could split. I'm getting just ridiculous lag right now. What the hell? I might have to turn my settings down again because I'm getting really insane lag right now for reasons that I don't understand. So, okay, quick wire stators. Like, I'm just... What is that? What is... What is this random everything stops? I might need to turn my graphic settings down because I turned them up the other day and now they're just exploding on me here. I don't know if I can go mirrored sides here if I have enough room. Yeah, we don't have enough room here, so let's do this. Like this, I think. We'll go 10 straight across here, so 1, 2, 3. See, auto-save lag I'm used to. Random entire game locks up for no reason lag, that's not cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just play in 2D top-down. Yeah, I keep getting these random lag spikes. Alright, I gotta turn down my settings. That's driving me crazy. That's just locking up for no reason. Maybe it's the infinite FPS. Maybe cap that at 60. What did I turn on last time? Turn off VSync. And go medium illumination here. Let's just do that. Hopefully that will help. Maybe the infinite distance was screwing things up. What's up, Shogi, sir? How you doing? Happy Friday to you, my friend. Are you ready for Blood Moon tonight? We're going to be jumping right into Blood Moon and when your stream starts tonight, so that'll be crazy. There. I want to make this a Mark 1 for reasons. I think maybe it was the global illumination. Well, I turned it down, so hopefully that'll help. Hopefully that will help. You ready to die to the Blood Moon? If that's what I'm asking. No, no deaths. Even though there's only going to be 3 of us, because no Ramses tonight. No deaths, because we have the Fortress of Forecast. Forecast Fortress should be the official title of his Blood Moon construction he makes. Forecast Fortress. Alright, these are quick wire stators, I believe. Is that right? Quick wire stators, yes. Shogis don't die, they multiply. The Forecastle. That's right, the Forecastle. That's a good one. Alright, there we go. So we need steel pipes and the quick wires. So the quick wire, 60 times 10, that's 600 a minute. So hopefully I did my math right earlier. What I can do is I can just take the pipes, split them off of here, and have these come around. So let's do that. Pipes need 16 per minute. No, Ramses means you're certain to die. True, he is your guardian. You have basically recruited him to be your forever tank. Man, if we ever play an MMO together, we already have our roles chosen. Ramses will be our tank. You will be either healer or DPS. I'll be our bard support. Forecast will be our, I don't know, what will Forecast be? Like mad scientist DPS or something, I don't know. But we need to maybe after we finish 7 Days to Die we can all get into Ashes of Creation beta together and start a party or something. That could be a fun next stream game to try or something. Although it is expensive since the early access is not cheap to get into. But that could be fun. Okay. So there's that. That should be steel pipes. Good. Getting a little bit of lag. It's not as bad as before. I have a feeling it's all the stuff loading down there as I fly around up here in the distance. Okay, and then I need to bring up 600 quick wire per minute up here. You'd be down for that, but it's expensive? Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, I keep getting these lockups, man. This is driving me crazy. This wasn't happening last stream, and I don't know what's different. Do I have something else running in the background? I don't think so. Just Steam. Okay. Splitters. Maybe we could, instead of, well, I was going to say we could do WoW. That'll be less expensive. But WoW is still a subscription thing, and I don't know if... Can't remember if Ramses has said, Ramses or forecasted if they've ever been big MMO players or not. Can't remember if Ramses is a WoW player. I feel like maybe he hasn't ever gotten into WoW, if I remember him saying that. Yeah, it's like $100 to get into the early access of Ashes of Creation, so that would be too much to ask people. And I'm still unsure if the game is far enough along to be worth spending the money to get into. I still am like waiting for phase 3 of their early access, which starts in March or May or something like that they're working towards. But I do know that the Rogue is coming soon. TM. They've been showing off Rogue abilities and stuff, so Rogue is the class that they've been teasing and say is in phase 2, which they're in the middle of phase 2 right now, so yeah. Alpha 2 access to Ashes of Creation. It's, I think phase 3, which is coming, like I said, in a couple months maybe, I think is $100. If you want to get into the current version, it's like 120 or something like that. So, all right. So quick wire. Quick wire is down here. This right here. Let me make sure we're making 600 a minute from where this is. It should be. What are these coming from? 1, 2. Like, my game just keeps stopping. Okay, I gotta change some other settings. What the hell is happening, game? We do conveyor, render distance down. Cap the conveyor belt item frequency. Maybe it's trying to load too many items, because I was not having this crap last week. I don't want off on the illumination. I don't know what dithering is. Turn that off. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys, 90 a minute. 540. That is actually not 600 a minute. I think what I might need to do is have overflow of this extra one supplement what I'm going to be sending up there. So no, look at this, look at this. I'm just like 2 seconds of lockup. The reason I can't bring myself to play Path of Exile 2 lately is because of lag, and this game right now is lagging like a mofo, and I do not know why. This was not happening last week. Oh, this is driving me crazy, man. Okay, let me start with this guy. I do not know what my performance issues are for Satisfactory right now. I have no idea what's causing that. I think maybe I'm making more than I need, but just in case. going to do a smart splitter. Overflow to the right. A merger over here. And there. Hopefully, between those two, we'll have enough quick wire everywhere we need to go here. Okay. So that should be rotors doing their thing. Thought autosave was happening. The autosave wasn't actually happening. It just locked up for no reason. And there's the autosave lag. Okay. What other settings can I reduce? Ramses is not going to be able to join us tonight because he's got, I think, family stuff going on. What is it? Is there anything else that's on? Did I change this at one point? No, that's my buzz stuff. Scaling. What else can I turn down? I guess I just have to turn off global illumination. Maybe it's that. So my lighting's gonna suck now, but if you could stop lagging, I would be very happy, game. And I can immediately tell my lighting's worse, but I'm still getting little things where my game just stops working. What the hell is happening? Let me look at my task manager. My CPU is maxing out. My factory game is maxing out my CPU. That shouldn't happen, right? Like, that's not normal, right? Why would factory game Steam be maxing out my CPU usage? What's up, RPG? Anybody know why this is happening? And how to fix that? Shouldn't my graphics card be doing most of the heavy lifting for the game? My GPU is barely doing anything. It should be my graphics card doing all the heavy lifting. So it's both CPU and GPU in this game? Well, then why the hell is it using 100% of my CPU? Anybody? Anybody know? Do I need to, like, raise priority on this or something? Resource values. Because that is not good, right? Who knows about, I guess, do I have to do a Google search for this? Satisfactory using 100% of CPU. Those experiencing 100% CPU usage, I fixed it by capping the maximum FPS to 60. I actually literally just did that earlier. Yeah, my max FPS is 60. That didn't fix it. I've been turning down my options. I've been doing that in Pain Train. Right-click the game in Steam, properties, put DX11 in the launch options. Your game worked normally for the last hour. Variable item frequency, I turn that down. I'll turn it down some more. Max that out at 30. Saving and reloading helps. All right. Well, It doesn't seem like it was the lighting stuff, so I'm going to turn the lighting back on. Because I did like the way it looked. I'm going to turn VSync back on. I'm going to save my game. Maybe I reload the entire game. I'm going to go back to desktop and reload the entire game. And this said, what did this guy say? Right-click game in Steam, properties, put DX11 to launch. Items. Am I running it in DX11? I don't know how to do that. The DX11 says launches DX11 and I'm setting said DX12. Yeah. Change the options in game. Okay. Well, let me try to run it through Steam here rather than just probably the same as running it from my desktop, but okay. 100% of my CPU. Maybe that's the issues I'm having with loading and lag and Path of Exile 2. So it's on DirectX 12. Maybe I should try one of these other settings. CPU isn't overheating? I don't know. How can you tell? It's already using 60% of my CPU. Power usage very high, it says. I don't know if that's temperature high. Is that normal? In the performance tab. That looks like it's maxing out for this game. Get a better core. Yeah, I honestly do need one. What happens if I do this and apply? Okay, that requires me to restart the game. Okay, let me restart the game then and see if that makes a change. Makes a difference. It's maxing out when loading. Shouldn't really max out during the game itself. Seems to run above base speed, so it's probably fine. All right, well, I'm gonna try DX11. See if that makes a difference. Okay, maxed out while the game's loading. And it's okay. Continue, and let's just see. Yay with more troubleshooting streams. I thought I was done with these, but you know, when the game itself is actually maxing out CPU, speaking of non-optimized games, okay. All right, let everything load. What's my CPU usage? 100% right now. This still seems like I'm having the same issue. If I get... I'm still getting lockups. The CPU is still... What the hell, man? What the hell? What the hell is causing this, man? Just get a better PC, Rand. Well, you know, if I weren't poor and worried about paying rent every month, maybe I would. Satisfactory Factorio is used as a CPU benchmark, so it is weird that it wasn't doing this last week. Yeah, I didn't have any issues was turning all my settings up last week. I mean, I never checked my CPU usage because I was never getting these lockups last week, so I don't know what would have changed. Is there any other... anything else here? I don't know if anybody... I don't know. It's all about changing settings, which I've done. I don't know what other settings to try. Like, I'm turning and I'm getting lockups. What am I working on here? That should be rotors done, I believe. Is that all good? I think that's all good. They're all green. Okay. Maybe there's a dodgy game update. Yeah, maybe they updated something and it broke something. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, so let's get motors. I only need 4 assemblers for the motors, so we can definitely do that on this floor. Let's see here. I love this game, but I feel like the devs are not very good at optimizing their game. I feel like that's an issue for Satisfactory all the time. 1, 2, 3. I've had so many performance issues with this game over the years I've played it. So many performance issues. Alright, what is this? It is motors. Okay. Seems like it's doing a little better now. Let's hope I'm not jinxing it by saying that. And then splitters here. This direction. Maybe even a video driver update. Well, would a video driver update cause my CPU to overload? I mean, that doesn't seem right to me. But I'm no computer expert, so who knows? Maybe that would make sense. If it's a faulty driver, it can. Okay. Copy, paste, 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 and power lines. Man, I don't even know if there was a Satisfactory update, to be honest. Don't even know. Both crash and cause weird CPU shenanigans. All the belts and buildings apparently had to do with it, according to your post. Well, I've already limited my belt item frequency to 30, render distance down to medium. I don't know if there's a buildings thing. I don't see anything about building settings that I can change. I capped max FPS at 60. I don't know. I've messed with all those settings. I'm not seeing anything making a difference. All right, which way do I want to have this output? Probably this direction here. Making 5 a minute, so that's a Mark 1 built for sure. Alright, these guys going. You're yellow. Why are you yellow? Because I haven't plugged in stators yet. It's very weird you don't see any info about Satisfactory updates, so it could be something running on my PC in parallel. I mean, I have the task manager. What else is running in parallel that causes this to use 90% CPU? I mean, my PC's not doing hardly anything else. Everything else is 0.1% or 0. Only other thing is doing anything is Google Chrome. So, I don't know. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. Is there just one process inside? Yes. Just this. The only thing that's popping up there. And it's using almost all of my CPU. And what's weird to me is I feel like GPU should be doing something, but I guess GPU is doing something now. I don't know. Does Satisfactory use volumetric lights? I don't know, but I turned my lighting on, then I turned it off, and it didn't seem to make a difference, so I have the lighting-ish on. The only other thing I could think to try would be... There was a third option here, this experimental Vulkan. I know I've done that on other games. Maybe I'll try it. Well, it doesn't seem to be lagging as much now, so I'm going to not mess with that unless I start getting lockups again. So, I'm going to... It's still using a crap ton of CPU, but not so much that my game's locking up, so... Okay, so those are all done. Motors will need to go up to the final build. I think I'm going to need to go up to a next floor for this next piece. Although I could do the packaged nitrogen gas. That's super easy. I only need 2 package guys and the fluid tanks. So let me... There's plenty of room on this floor for this, and I believe my nitrogen's being pumped up over here. What about the hierarchical Z buffer? Off. Lowers the quality of the depth buffer. Should I turn it on? Turn it on. It was already off. Now I feel like I'm getting worse lag. I'm going to turn that right back up because I got lockup right there. That might not be from that. I feel like turning things off is what I should be doing. Apparently on update day 8, which you wonder if that's the one now, it was a common problem. I don't know what update we're on. Probably if that's the latest update. Packager. It's doing it again. Oh, that one's autosave. I'll say that one's just an autosave one because my computer's always lagged like insane amounts for autosave. Ever since this game has existed, autosave has destroyed my PC performance. Does Task Manager say it's worse? I mean... You mean when I have the Z buffering on? Been hovering between 90 to 100% all day. So, better or worse, you tell me. It looks the same to me. looks completely the same to me, so I don't know. Alright, we're packaging nitrogen gas here. Okay. Wonder if we'll be able to bring my PC to its knees in Factorio. That's a cool achievement to try and reach. Okay. Alright, so I need gas, which is... Did I come to the right corner? I did. And I have two separate ones. One needs 240 a minute, the other needs 240 a minute. So I think one pipe per each of these guys will be what we need. I do want to bring the piping inside, do I? I don't want to do this. I just want to do pipe walls for these guys. Can't tell. Is that directly across? I think it is. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I think I'm just gonna bring this straight up the wall rather than try to get it inside. This one to be up a little bit so they're not overlapping. Something like that. Okay. That looks good. How am I going to do this without this looking ridiculous? It does kind of go through it. So if I go to like that. Still looks kind of ridiculous, but you know what? If I ever want to make it look good, I'll fix it later. That's a future RAN problem. Alright, that should be nitrogen pumped in at whatever it needs, and then I just need the fluid tanks, which are being made somewhere. Where can I bring these in? Do I have a corner I can bring stuff through? This corner over here, maybe? Yeah, I could probably get it through here. Alright, where are these guys being made? Is that here? Yeah, right here. Nice. Nice and simple. It's like I planned it. Like I planned it. Spoiler alert, I did not plan it. F that guy. Yeah, F Future Rand. What has he ever done for me? I mean, past Rand. Future Rand, past Rand, whichever. What did any of them ever do for me? Well, past Rand is the reason I'm here today, so I should probably not talk crap about him. But future Rand, screw that guy. Past Rand got us where we are today. So, don't be too mean to that guy. We don't talk about multiverse Rand. Alright, so this is going to be... What is this? This is... Oh. It's doing a little better now. It actually is doing better now. So I don't know what's changed. But who knows if it'll stay. 60 a minute. I don't know if I ever actually need packaged nitrogen gas for anything. Isn't there a, there's a Wikipedia thing in here, right? Nitrogen gas, packaged nitrogen gas. It's used in turbo pressure motors. That's literally the only thing it's used in. So I guess I don't need to put that in my dimensional storage. Just wait till future Rand finds a time machine and returns to tell you what he thinks about screw that guy. Past Rand is imposing. You don't think I should try talking back about him. You've been recently playing the Wind and Wilting Blossom. First run was fun. The second run made you discover a couple very questionable design choices. Yeah, I remember playing that game. That was a pretty fun game for a little while. Okay, what am I doing? I think we only have a bunch of manufacturers to make and we have our build completed. So, get the next level up here and let's finish this build. Let's see here. Zoom mode. Okay, I think that's as high as we need the walls, I think. Okay. Your run went instantly to hell when you tried to go to exit and the game told you that you needed to visit all story beacons first. Enter entire sector overtaken by pursuit. That almost sounds like you missed a tutorial on what you're supposed to do because you always have to do that. I remember in Wind and Wilting Blossom that you have to go to very specific tiles or jumps or whatever they call them. I vaguely remember that. I don't know if you missed the tutorial that tells you how to do that or what. But I do remember the game telling you about that vaguely, I think. What am I doing on concrete? We got plenty of concrete. Nice. I got more last stream, I think. Although it's been a long time since I played the game, so I don't remember too many details of it. Okay, that one would overlap or something there. Okay, that time the lag was autosave. The only lockup I allow is autosave lockup. I don't like it, but I'm used to it. Any other lag is I need to check what settings are borked again. Or try out a different whatever DirectX and Vulkan and all that is. You could swear nothing was in the tutorial, but maybe you missed it. Still pretty weak design, in your opinion? Well, I mean, it does make it different than FTL, that's for sure, because FTL never forces you to go to any specific... I haven't been sprinting this whole time. Any specific jumps, but... Wind and Wilting Blossom did feel like they were trying to make a little bit of a story happen for each run. I kind of agree that I don't love it, but it's just part of the game design, I guess. All right, so here we are. What order do we want to do things? How many assembly machines do we need? 5, 8, 10, 13 manufacturers, and like 4 blenders. So like 16 of these machines in total. Okay, something like that. Let's start with... let's start with the heavy encased frames because those are needed for the modular frames. So heavy encased frames, we need 2 manufacturers. Am I okay with putting them here? I feel like I might... What all do I need for this? I need pipes, which we have down the floor below, modular frames, and the encased pipes and actual pipes. Okay. And then also something else. What's this last thing? Oh, and concrete we need. Okay, concrete. So these 4 things we need for this guy. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to bring them. I can grab concrete from right here. That'll be convenient. So, and I think my pipes and other things are over there. So I think we can do this corner and it should work fine. 2 of these guys. I am gonna need more room for the inputs. But I do want to use up as little room as possible, so I'll have an output for the left. So 1, 2. It doesn't sit right with you after so many hours with FTL where that's not a thing. Yeah. Heavy encased frames. Heavy encased frames. I mean, it's like me complaining about factorial mechanics because they're not like Satisfactory mechanics, you know? It can be annoying, but sometimes you have to, like, adjust your mindset, which is really freaking hard, and I just want to whine at things, because that's what I do. So, you have that in common with me, it sounds like, RPG. Alright, so the concrete is right down below, so that'll be a quick, easy one to get here. I just split off of this guy. Actually, maybe I even split off here. Yeah, let's split off of here. And let's bring this in. We'll have this guy just here. And here. How much concrete a minute? 20.625. Okay. It's not too much. So we can do tier 1 belts for that. And where do I want to bring this in? Just anywhere along here, so maybe like right. Let me line it up with this. Is it centered here? So something like that. Yeah, that'll work. That. 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 And that. So there is concrete. We need steel pipes and heavy encased industrial beams. Both of these I think are on this floor. Here's steel pipes. Which, this is the production of the steel pipe. So if I do a splitter right here, bring these over. Do this like right here. Then these are at 33.75 a minute. We'll do the tier 3 guys here. Splitter, splitter. That level, I think. And that's the wrong direction, I believe. Yeah. wish it was easier to tell what height these things are at. Let's talk about how good the third dimension is. Don't always talk about the annoying parts of the third dimension, of knowing which height in third dimension I need to actually be getting things to be lined up. Alright, so there's steel pipes. Very good. Heavy encased industrial beams at only 10 a minute, basically, so we can do definitely Mark 1 belts here. 1, 2, maybe this height. I think those will kind of rest on top of each other and not have too much overlap. I might have to change that. They probably want you to not be able to skip some mini boss fights or something. Yeah, I think a lot of the story stuff in Wind and Wilting Blossom does have something to do with fighting mini bosses, I think. Alright, so encased industrial beams, which is I think the output of these guys, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So if I remember correctly, I think there are a number of mini bosses in Wind and Wilting Blossom. Ah, crap, that's the output is over on this side, isn't it? And this is where I wish I could just flip these around. It's fine. It's fine. Factorio would just let me flip the belts around. Another point in favor of Factorio. We're just racking them up now. All the points in favor for Factorio. Okay. That should be good. Let's see if this lines up. How much does that overlap with this? No, that looks good. That works. Beautiful. And then the last thing are modular frames, which are coming from... I don't know which floor I made modular frames on. I think it might be on the floor below this one, actually. There's the motors. Yeah, no modular frames on this floor. I think they're on the floor below. Let me tell you a short story of a disaster of the first run you were in. One miscalculation due to your confusion on how pursuit works, and you had to dive thrice right before the final sector. Lost 2 max party members and lost 2 or 3 more in the final one, and that was on easy. Still won though. Okay. Right, here are these guys, modular frames. So can I bring these up here? Well, congrats on still getting the win, but you know, I'm trying to remember what the combat mechanics were like for that game. It was like tile-based movement. Which I think some people compared to like Heroes of Might and Magic 3 kind of thing, I think. Oh wait, that's the... Again, if I could only flip it. I need it to go just from here. This one, to actually flip this around. If this overlaps, I will flip it around. Yeah, that overlaps. You know what? I really don't want to flip it around though, so what I'm going to do is this. This. I will never see this again, so that little spaghetti of vertical belt is fine. It's fine. This is like fixing the wires on the internals of your computer. It's like, you know what? I'll just kind of tuck it in there. I'll never see it. As long as it works, that's all I need it to do. As long as it works. If it works, if it fits, I sits. There, and what's the speed of these? 7.5, so we can do a Mark 1. One, two. 1, 2. Probably a lot of overlapping happening here. And you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Build is almost done. Alright, modular frames. You guys should kick on. Steel pipes I did not connect, apparently. Oh, I did not. There. You're green. You should turn green as you get pipes. Beautiful. Tile-based movement equals ripping off chess. Well, chess has been around long enough. I think it's okay if it gets ripped off a bit. Whoa. I'd never seen this before. You can actually see the different parts getting animated and putting together in there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Do they have an animation like this for every single item in the game? Because that's pretty awesome. Wow, I've never noticed that before. And then an output's over here. Holy crap, I've never noticed that before. That is blowing my mind right now. They actually have an animation for, I assume, every item in the game that you can see like that. That's freaking cool. Factorio doesn't do that. How about that? How about that, Factorio? Don't you put that in your pipe and smoke it. What is it making, though? It's making heavy modular frames. I don't know if it actually looks like what it made, but that's a really cool animation. That's what's been slowing down my graphics is, yeah, those animations. Solid point for Satisfactory, yeah. What's up, Gunther? Cable management, Rand. If you want to advance the audiovisual career, cable management is in my future. True, true. And maybe I will have to actually start doing that at some point. But I have not yet been paid for that, so I have not yet gone to that to that level, I guess. All right, blender. We need what we just made. Aluminum casings and the packaged nitrogen gas. No. Oh, just actual nitrogen gas goes in there. Oh, I thought I'd used that. I actually I don't know what I thought. Okay, LED 120. I'm gonna have to balance my pipes now because now I'm worried that I didn't do my pipes correctly. Okay, I'll fix that in a second. Blender, which uses what we just made, so let's put the blenders right next to this guy. And I need how many of these? 2? 4, actually. Okay. So all of what we're making over there is actually going to be used for this. So, you know what? I'm going to spin this around, actually. I need 4 blenders here. This is going to make 1 item, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that barely fits there. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna immediately flip this around. Okay. And this is one of the two non-liquid inputs here. Pipes. Pipes, I think I want to be on the ground floor, so let's do... What are we making here? Fused modular frames. So casings are fast, heavy modular frames are slow. We'll do that for the frames here. That's what's slowing down my graphics card. What, me not doing my cable management? I sure hope it's not that. I think these are not orientated correctly. Yeah, that's what we need. These days, CPUs and GPUs are hot enough to actually care about airflow, sadly. You miss the days you could just leave cables as a fun mess inside a closed case. You miss those days, huh? I feel like that's going to take up too much space. I'm going to change that. What I'll do is the output here, I'll run it along the floor. I think that'll take up a little less space, I think. Okay, heavy modular frames are making at 2.813 a minute, and it needs 1.5 a minute for each of these, so making not quite fast enough, but I trust in my calculations. I trust in Pass Rand. I believe in you, Pass Rand. I believe. You would never steer me wrong, Pass Rand. Let's throw some... Oh, I didn't actually copy-paste this. Copy, paste, paste, paste. And I will throw some of these in these guys to speed up the loading process. There we go. Fortunately, it goes LOD before the triangles get too small, because one of the worst things for graphics cards to calculate are a bunch of tiny triangles. Server closets could double as water heaters. Your PC case has 6 coolers. It wouldn't have any use if you didn't keep the insides organized. It doubles as a room heater in winter. I call it poor cable management. You call it extra dust filtering. You knew a guy who mined Bitcoin in the winter to heat up his studio. That's funny. All right, so I need aluminum casings, which are from further down the line, so I probably want to bring these up here. So if I brought these around... Okay, I can probably bring them through this hole here over to lag, right? Here. And those are 75 a minute, so we're going to do the tier 3. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. In this direction. Crap, this one I put the wrong direction. I think I can line that up. There. Beautiful. There we go. So that'll be the aluminum casings I need to bring up. What's up, Grima? Happy Friday to you. It's the weekend hype. That's right. All right, aluminum casings are, I think, on the floor below this. I believe that's right. Packaged nitrogen. Aluminum casings. Where are you? Oh man, are they 2 floors down? I think it might be another floor down, actually. Yeah, they're right there. Okay. Okay, where am I bringing these up? To there. This build is reminding me of, I think some builds I did in the past. My old original factories. 1, 2, 3, 4. The old is new, the new is old. We only are repeating what we've done in the past. Or something. Past Rand has come again. Okay. That's aluminum casings. Very nice. Does that mean this is all temporary? No, no, no. This is definitely not temporary. It might not look good, but it's not temporary, that's for sure. All right, so now I just need to bring nitrogen, which I'm going to have to figure out my piping, because my piping's a little funky here. I think what I might actually do is bring it up the outside of this wall and bring it up here. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do that. So if I set up a wall right here, get a wall pipe line here. Right there. And this needs how much? 37.5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 37.5 times 4. 150 a minute. Okay, so I can do tier 1 pipe here. Definitely not what I meant to do. Sounds like a quote from Dark. Besides particle accelerators and Mark III miners, what do you use turbo motors for? If I do N turbo motors, let's see. I think the main thing is this right here, thermal propulsion rockets, which I don't know what else that's used for apart from unlocking the next space elevator thing. That's what I need turbo motors for. Now, there might be something in the next tier up that it's used for that I don't know about, but... Okay, how much are these guys using? These guys are using 240 times 2. Okay, so what I think I need to change is that the tier 2 pipe that I brought across, which was the one on the right, that one, this one I should split. So I should not do this. I should do this. And that should supply enough for both these guys. And then this other pipe we need to bring over here, which is a tier 1. So I don't need this to actually be a tier 2 here like I have it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it around the bottom side, around the outside, bring it up to there. Alright, so that's where I'm bringing this guy instead of here. Get rid of that wall hole. Basically it's space parts. Yeah, pretty much is space parts. In space parts in Factorio and in Satisfactory, I guess. Thank goodness I don't have to do pumps for this. Gas is so much easier to deal with than liquids. Another one of the neat things about modern computer graphics is the way lighting is calculated after we calculated where everything placed on screen is the way lighting is calculated after we calculated where everything placed on screen to save time. Okay. I'll trust that you know what that means, because I don't know what that means. The thermal propulsion rocket is the most complex item and also yields the most awesome sync points. Really? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, it's not getting this gas very fast. 37.5. 150. I almost feel like I need to make sure I think I filled this pipe with 300 a minute. Flow rate 288, 290 a minute. Okay. That should ramp up over here. So I think this will spin up eventually. It's just got to saturate the pipes. I'll trust that it'll eventually get up to speed. If not, I can fix it. All right, and the outputs of this are fused modular frames, which are going to be going up to pressure conversion, over to pressure conversion cubes. Let's bring the output here, and I can bring this around this way. So output's on this side. Okay. Merger. These are not making very fast, I'm sure. Yeah, 1.5 a minute. All this work to make 1.5 times 4, what, 6 of these things a minute or so? Alright, so this output's going to come somewhere this direction. Okay. It's 732,956 awesome points per rocket. Wow, okay. I don't think I'll be sinking those because of how complex it is to make the things, but it's good to know that if I need a lot of awesome points for some reason, I can throw some rockets in the awesome sink. Okay, it's about to autosave. Let me wait for that lag. So that is these guys done. So now I need radio connection units. So, which is quartz crystal, heat sinks, and high-speed connectors. So I need to bring these 3 guys up to 3 radio connection unit dudes. And the output of that plus this will be the conversion cubes. So let's see where I can put the output. 3, what did I say, 3 manufacturing units? 3 manufacturers. So let's do something like that. The output doesn't need that much room, so I think we can be as efficient with space as possible here. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 3 of these guys? 3 of these guys. Okay, and they're radio connection units. Radio connection units. These guys right here. Copy, paste, paste. Didn't we buy out the awesome shop already? That's the thing. That's part of the reason why I'm not too worried about awesome sync points. I think I've bought pretty much everything I need to buy from the awesome sync. Everything else is, I think, cosmetic stuff or for funsies kind of stuff. For funsies, which I like funsies, but we gotta work. We can't have fun. We gotta have work. We gotta get to work. All right, so quartz crystal is a thing that's furthest down. High-speed connectors and heat sinks, I think, are on the floor below this, so let me get those first. High-speed connectors and heat sinks. Go around and figure out where these pieces are. High-speed connectors and heat sinks. That's motors. That's the package natural gas. So it must be the next floor down. Let's see. Are these the high-speed connectors over here? Okay, so here are the high-speed connectors, right? Outputs, yes. And I really want these to be going the other direction. So, is this the output here? Yeah. Okay, you know what? I don't even want to mess with turning that entire thing around because it's not easy like it is in Factorio. So we're going to go a long belt across the ceiling. Okay, so those need to go up to over here. So let's go. I don't want to do this. This is 3 items or 4 items? It's only 3. Okay, so let's do this one from way over here, right here. I don't want to do this. Bottom floor up to something like that. Run it back. What are we running back? Oh, the belts, I guess. All right, so where can I bring this up that won't intersect here? Right there. 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 Oh, that's the wrong direction. Why are you telling me the different direction? Because this is the wrong direction, I think. That's why. All 3 of these are the wrong direction. There we go. Okay. So that should be high-speed connectors, which we can do splitters. Just like this. 2, 3. Again, I'm trying to save room as much as possible so I can finish the entire build on this last floor here. And these are high-speed connectors, 7.5 a minute. That's a tier 1 belt, is fine. Rand placing his connectors in the wrong direction. Another point for Factorio. Oh, good. Let's see here. I want to make sure I get the spacing lined up correctly on these. I think that's right. Nope, it's not right. It needs to go slightly higher. That's too high, isn't it? Okay. There it is. Okay, so the next thing we need is heat sinks. Where are the heat sinks? What is this, Hogwarts? 2 points for Gryffindor. I mean Factorio. Okay. We're not turning Factorio versus Satisfactory. What is that even called? The house points or whatever. What is that even called? What's that competition called? They win something with that, right? I forget what they win. In Factorio, it's mostly a lot easier to spot a part that's not placed correctly. Okay. Points for Gryffindor! Do that. I'm going to bring this up over probably somewhere right around here. Called the something cup, right? House cup. Yeah, that's what it is. The house cup. That won't hit that. That's fine. Okay. Actually, I can make that look a little better. I go this direction, I think. Yeah, that looks not too bad. And I'm bringing this from over here. Shogi's got the Harry Potter knowledge on lockdown, that's for sure. No, not Quidditch. That's a different cup. I don't even know if it's called a cup for whoever wins the Quidditch thing. Don't mind my spaghetti belts. Don't mind them. You have no idea, it's just a meme in your head? No, Shogi knows. Shogi will tell us. Shogi's a, what's it called, a Potterhead? Shogi's a Potterhead, I think. So are a lot of girls on dating websites, I found. I found a lot of girls are like, love Harry Potter on dating websites, I feel like. Alright, the last one is Quartz Crystal, 45 a minute. Autosave lag. 1, 2... 1, 2. 1, 2. Splitter. Let's see if this will line up here. I have a feeling. Yeah. I'm gonna have to turn this a bit. See if it'll work this direction. Damn. Okay, then let's do it this way. There we go. For some reason that works and the other ones don't. That's okay. You knew a guy that went to Brown and was in the same class as Emma Watson. She couldn't answer a single question without someone yelling out 2 points for Gryffindor. That's hilarious and also quite annoying for her, I'm sure. Quartz crystal. Okay, so I know that these quartz crystals are on the other side of the factory, so I'm just going to go straight across. The price for being famous, I guess. It's like a way heavier version of me getting mad about saying I look like guy from Breaking Bad. It's like a way worse version of that. Alright, so I need the purple stuff, which I have actually not used for anything yet. So, and I wanted to avoid having this be outside too much. So let's figure out where I want it to go here. I want it to go right here. There's an Interhouse Quidditch Cup. That probably gets old for her. You'd be like, hell yeah, bitches. Right. Gryffindor for life. That's what Shogi would be like. Alright, so let's bring this in. Bring this in right here. Yeah, it should work. Or like Natalie Portman getting jokes about, you know, being Padma all the time or something. Padme, not Padma. Sorry, there's Padma Lakshmi, I think is her name from what's it called? Top Chef. And I watched a bunch of Top Chef when I was hanging out with my brother over that break I took. The belated holiday break we took. Okay. F. Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw for life. Used to watch Top Chef religiously. Oh, yeah. My brother. It's like one of the... He watches, like, everything all the time. He just constantly has something. When I go hang out, he's like, so what do you want to watch? And I'm like, can we watch nothing for a bit? Like, nah, I'll put on Great British Bake Off. I'll put on Top Chef. There's like always something on. Kid Anakin got bullied into quitting acting. Yeah. Man, people are rude. People are just horrible people. People are horrible people. Price you pay for fame and fortune. Alright, I believe that is these guys done. They're all turning green. Beautiful. Let's get the outputs. They're making at 3.75 a minute. What are these again? Radio control units. Do I want an overflow to a dimensional storage on radio control units? I have a feeling I'm not going to need that many. And I'm going to not do that. I can add, if I need to, I can add some excess storage. But everything I'm making here in this factory, I've already made somewhere else for my dimensional storage. So, all right, that is radio control units done. Oh my gosh, we're on the last step before the actual last step. So 5 assemblers for pressure conversion cubes. And we'll do the last thing over there. So 5 assemblers. Should be able to fit these right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I should have overflow of these guys, because these are something I've not made in any other factory. So I should have overflow of these going into dimensional storage. That would actually be very nice. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah. Yeah, we don't have those here anywhere, so... Copy. Come on, copy. Paste, 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 paste. You need them for the blenders. Need what for blenders? Pressure conversion cubes or something else? Yeah. Oh, the radio control units you need for blenders. Okay. Well, yeah, I have those automated elsewhere, so I'm not going to worry about automating them. Having the excess go to whatever. Words are hard. Well, we do not have any backup for the heavy modular frames, so I hope we're making them fast enough. Okay. So the outputs of these guys and the outputs of those guys go to those guys. So let's have those guys. What's the speed of these? 1 and 2 a minute. Not very fast. Mark 1 inputs on these guys. And splitters. Can I get this just to go straight through here? Too long. Unfortunately not. Okay. Very good. Heavy modular frames. I mean, fused modular frames are in. The recipe might have changed for blenders. What's the blender recipe? Motors, aluminum casings, yeah, computers, and heavy modular frames. So yeah, that maybe it did used to be different, but it definitely doesn't use radio control units now. Splitter. Okay. Nice. It's good. Okay, I was gonna say we're getting our lag again, but that one's from autosave, so we'll give it a pass. We'll give you a pass this once. Autosave lag. Everybody gets one. Okay. There we go. I'm actually going to grab some radio control units to speed this process up. Because you got passed on them. There. 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 And the rest of these guys are in good shape. Okay, good. Okay. That is pressure conversion cubes made. I'm going to have overflow going into dimensional storage. Which direction do I want to do this? Let's put the dimensional storage right here. I am missing SAM fluctuators. Man, I had a ton of those at one point. I don't think I guess I ever automated those. I automated the pieces for them. I automated the reanimated SAM, but not the fluctuators themselves. A thing you were disappointed with when Factorio went to 2.0 is that they didn't change blue science again. Are you planning on making the rockets nearby? No. I'm making all these like satellite factories out near the centralized around all the raw resources, and then I'm shipping them back to my main base via train. You haven't seen me do that much lately because, well, for one, I haven't been playing Satisfactory as much lately, but these factory builds take so long that it's just, you know, it takes forever to actually... I haven't been spending any time at the home base lately. So, no, everything's going to get shipped back to the base via train. That is the plan, anyway. Alright, so we go Smart Splitter. The right is Overflow. And... which way am I going to go? I don't know. I'm going to put both as any. That way, whichever way I have it go, it'll be right. So, merger is there. Whoops, one more. These are making at 1 per minute. That is frickin' slow. Late game builds are slow and complex, that's for sure. You handcrafted SAM fluctuators for the longest time. Yeah, I might automate them at some point, but it's not high on my list of priorities, I would say. Then make a factory there for the thermal propulsion rockets? Yes, basically back home. Home Sweets Pyramid is where I put everything together for the... whatever it's called. The space elevator unlocks. Alright, hopefully these guys are all going at full speed here. Okay. For now, I don't want everything going into there. I'll have a little bit of those guys go in there. Final piece of this puzzle is the turbo pressure motors themselves. 3 manufacturers making 10 per minute. And what all do we need? Packaged nitrogen gas, the motors that are on the floor below, and stators, apparently. Okay. These are the 4 pieces we need, and we will have our final build done here. Our final build for this, hopefully for this tech level that we need to do a giant factory for. So 3 manufacturers. Do these in the back corner over here. Let's put this back. 1 foundation. Right there. Keep plenty of space, I think. Let me go a half foundation this way. There. 1, 2. Did I say 3 or 4? 2.67, so 3. 3 of these manufacturers making turbo pressure motors. Our final piece for this build. Okay. We need power. get in the way of power line of other stuff. So let's do that. Okay. All right, what do we need? The things we just made, pressure conversion cubes. So let's bring those around the outside. Everything else is coming from below, so... let's do that. And these are 4 different items we need? Yes, so let's have... let's have these guys be on the ground floor, and these guys will go up above. So we'll go splitter. Right there. I put you 2, 3. We'll use our facet spells for everything here, just to make sure this is hopefully never slowed down by belt speed. There we go. Pressure conversion cubes. Under there. Okay. And then the next one, packaged nitrogen gas is on this floor, right on the back corner over here, right? Yes, it's right there. Let's bring that. Oh, this isn't going to work because of this guy. Unless I want things to overlap, which I do not want things to overlap. So... hopefully that will not overlap too much. There. That is the wrong direction. Damn it, not quite long enough. Giggity, that's what she said. So if I want that to be on the right level, to get on my level, son, do that. Very good. Okay. That's the packaged nitrogen. Actually, I should probably go... yeah, I probably want... let me get these all set up here. 1, 2, 3, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is crazy. 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 4, 3, 4, 4 there. So hopefully that spacing is right. And we get splitter. That direction, then it goes sideways. Got stair-stepping inserters going on here. Is that straight? Beautiful. Love it when a plan comes together. Let's actually get all these plugged in. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's going to say straight mode. Caused issues there, but alright, it's fine. Alright, we just need the last two inputs, which are stators and motors. Motors are just below us, I believe. Are these the stators? Those are the stators. So actually, the stators are also right below us. So motors and stators. So I didn't realize I needed more stators. We can have this split off over here. And bring them over here. Let's see if I can figure out the right level here. Is a complete guess, is that right? Hey, look at that. Perfectly guessed as all things should be. Alright. We got some major delicious spaghetti going on in here, that's for sure though. Delicious spaghetti. What did I grab off of? I thought that was the motor output. It is, but it's the wrong direction. Crap. Am I for once going to turn this around? Actually, I have space right through here, so... I kind of have space right through here. Nah, let's turn these around. I'm going to, for once, actually change all this. It's just going to be so much easier to deal with if I do that. Go. Mergers. Okay. Oh my god, I cannot do this right, apparently. Oh crap, no, I think... Oh, that thing's the wrong direction. I did do this right, I did the other thing the wrong direction. Frickin' lifts in your frickin' wrong directions, I swear. Well, that was because of the belt I originally plugged in, so I shouldn't blame the lift. But I will anyway. Please tell me that reaches. There it is. Is that GG? I think. No, no, it is. Turbo motors, they're going. Beautimous. That is a frickin' GG right there. 22 of 4, 50 of 4, 29 of 4. There it is. What is the webpage that you look time to time for planning stuff? Satisfactory calculator. Go to build planner. Production planner. This thing has been huge. This has made this build so much easier and so much faster. It looks like a pain and it's a lot of pieces, but it helps me stay so much more organized. It is so much better. Whoops. But there it is. Turbo motors. We definitely need these to have an overflow going to a storage thingy majigger. Let's get the outputs and then we'll take our first break of the day. And actually take our GG cookie time. Because then I'll have to set up the output of this factory going to... I have a train over at my supercomputer factory, so I'm going to just have a separate stop for this train here. So I'm going to be making 3.75 a minute output on each of these guys. And then once I get the train set up, I'll come back and see if all my production is running at... I think a lot of it won't be at 100% because I've overbuilt some things, but it'll be close. It should be close to 100% on everything. So, dimensional depot. A smart splitter. Left is overflow. And this will be the output to where we take it to the train, wherever the train stop's going to be. All right, beautimous. We have turbo motors slowly being put into our dimensional depot and slowly being made at 10 per minute. This is a 10 per minute turbo motor build with a lot of alternate recipes. I don't even remember how many, but a lot. It is a pain. I don't know if I called this build a pain. It was definitely a lot of work, that's for sure. But GG cookie time. Let's save as I have my cookie and take my first break here. You all can enjoy the beautiful view. Actually, can we get a view of the... No, the waterfall's over there. Waterfall over here. Beautiful view of waterfall and turbo pressurized motors. Thank you for the 100 bits, Flurchin. I'm gonna GG cookie time, stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my first break of the day. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. Turbo motors are done, and that should allow us to start getting the build together for unlocking the final space elevator tech, I think. So y'all enjoy chair or ad time, and we come back. We will work on transporting this all back to our main base. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.